13, Hull FC 12 in a classic game of rugby league at the DW Stadium. Oh, yes, incredible stuff. Wigan do it again. They've done it to both teams from Hull. That's right, FC and KR earlier in the season. Of course, at Craven Park, they thought they'd won it. And then in the final seconds of the game, Abbott-Smiski goes in for that try. And of course, they slot over the golden point to get a vital 2 points at the time for the Warriors. And then, of course, this week against FC at home, FC all the way. They pushed them every inch, didn't they? And yet again, a final try on the left-hand side by Jake Wardle in the final minute of the game once more. And wouldn't you know it, Harry Smith, who couldn't hit a cow's backside with a banjo all the way through the game, slots over a drop goal from well over 40 metres to win the game for the Wigan Warriors. You couldn't write it. Without those two wins, of course, those two last second tries, they'd be on 26 points and not in any hope at all of winning the League Leaders' Shield. However, they are still in contention. More to come on that in a few moments' time. There were some lovely tries in this one, I have to say that. First of all, let's give credit to Liam Marshall. He went in for try number 19 of the season. But the best two, without question. The first one, Adam Swift. Adam is in great form. That's his 8th game in a row that he's gone over for a 4-pointer. He's in brilliant form. It takes his tally now up to 15. Adam Swift really is having a fantastic second half of the season for the Black and White. Huddersfield Giants fans, you should be rubbing your hands at this man coming to you for the 2024 season. And of course, that man that will be going back to Warrington, Toby King, really well executed try. It took some scoring that, and Toby did really well indeed. He had a fine game actually right across the field, did Toby King. 17 tackles in defence, very impressive, 122 metres in attack. A real solid performance from him. I think we also must give a few more shout outs in terms of really good individual performance. I thought Patrick Mago had a really solid game for the Wigan Warriors. He got 122 metres as well from 17 carries. He did it tough down the middle. But the ones that really caught my eye in a defensive capacity were the two loose forwards, Morgan Smithies and Joe Cater. Smithies had a fine game. He had 45 tackles in defence, but he was actually top trumped by Cater, who did 49. Those two players really putting their hands up in this game. Absolutely outstanding for him. Bevan French, of course, got one of the assists. That now takes him level with Jack Wellesby at the top of the try-assist chart with 23 apiece now for Wellesby and French. But like I say, plenty to be excited about in this game. A really good quality performance from both sides. And yeah, you've just got to give them a lot of credit, and a lot of credit indeed. I thought Hull did well. And of course, Hull go and entertain Warrington next weekend. Warrington losing, of course, to the Leeds Rhinos on Sunday. 20 points, of course, plays 22 there. An opportunity. You do believe that Hull desperately need to win that game if they're going to, well, certainly topple Warrington. If Warrington were to win that game, they'd be 4 points clear of Hull FC with only 4 to play. As for the Wigan Warriors, of course, they're 4 points behind the Catalan Dragons, but of course they go up against the Catalan Dragons this weekend in what is sure to be game of the week and an absolute classic in Perpignan. You just get the feeling that the force is with Wigan. I'm really surprised to not see Luke Skywalker and Yoda running out at the moment, because things just seem to be going their way. You know, we mentioned the two performances, KR and FC, you know, last minute tries. They just seem to be ticking over, coming into a bit of form at the back end of the season. They know how to win Wigan, whether it be dirty or with flair. They've got flair all over the field, you know, Bevan French, Jai Field had 10 tackle busts in this game. We know that the quality is there in the back, and the question has always been with Wigan, have they had enough up front? I think the signing of Dupree has really given them a bit more at in the front line, and it's allowing the likes of Mago to maybe do less minutes but be more effective, and that's really going to be very key for Wigan going forward. Two massive games this weekend. I mean, if Hull and Wigan were to win this weekend against them, then the League Leaders' Shield is still on, and so too is Hull's chances of getting into the top 6. If Hull was to lose against Warrington, that would be an uphill climb, and I'll tell you now, I couldn't pick a winner in that one, such as the topsy-turvy nature. Yes, I know Warrington are on an 8-game losing streak, but, you know, you'd have to say that should be like the Leeds game was this week, a knock-down, drag-out affair without question, to quote the late, great Mr. Gorilla Monsoon. Oh, yes. So there you go. Big game. I probably enjoyed this one. Really good tussle. Like I say, Harry Smith, who'd have thought it? Not a single conversion and over goes the drop goal. He did it again, did Harry? Fair play to him. Fair play to the Wigan Warriors. A fine win. What was your thoughts on this game? Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Tell your friends about us. That's been In the Sheds. Wigan Warriors 13, Hull FC 12.